What's going on, Taurus? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of August 2024. So in this reading, Taurus, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the month. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you and so much more regarding the month of August 2024, Taurus. So before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance, Taurus, for taking the time to check this reading out. So if this reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I'd also really appreciate that, Taurus. So now I'm going to pull the energy, and we'll see what wants to come through for you. Looks pretty good. Oh, wow. Wow. Alright. First thing I'm going to say, Taurus, is that you have all four aces coming out in this reading. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. And the aces have to do with new beginnings, and there's going to be a lot of new beginnings in your life that are going to feel like a major upgrade and major healing to you. But before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe, and these oracle cards contain the energy that you need more of, that Spirit wants you to embody for your own highest good. First one is the heart chakra. So things like compassion, forgiveness, empathy, relationships, relating to other people, accepting other people, generosity, forgiveness, like I said. These are all things having to do with the heart chakra. So, as you enter into this new, I feel like a lot of you are going to be having an upgraded relationship here. There's going to be a lot of emotions flying between you and someone here. But for a lot of you may be, I get that you may be dealing with some people who are like you perceive to be as immature, but it's still a person who's meant to be in your life. And this could even be multiple people for some of you, but you're meant to overlook it, and no relationship is perfect is what I'm hearing. Spirit's saying that no relationship is perfect. And you're meant to like overlook someone's immaturity here, but also to be mindful of it and to honor it. Like, this person is a little bit immature, but the universe wants me to be in a relationship with them. Now, you also have Sound of the Universe here. And this card, the energy you need more of is a pivotal moment that transcends belief. It's like an aha moment. And this card asks you, can you fathom your own limitlessness? Or are you going to be blinded? Are you going to let the limitations of this physical dimension keep you in your ego? And so the universe is definitely advising you to be open to a lot of aha moments. Okay, and so I'm just getting things like reading new books, exposing yourself to new material, and expanding your mind as you open your heart chakra, because there's a lot of new beginnings here. This is going to be a really good month for you, I really feel here. A really good month. It's going to lead to an upgrade, and by the end of the month here, something that struggles to get started when it comes to you in a relationship. For some of you, there's going to be a business deal. For others of you, there's going to be a physical offer. It's going to be really good. Now, here's what I'm getting as well. For some of you, there's going to be a new relationship or a new business opportunity opening up for you that's strongly based on an emotional bond that you have with someone, and even the idea of fate and destiny. But when it comes to what I get from this reading, Taurus, is that there's going to be that raw, inspirational, emotional attraction to someone that's in your life or someone that's coming in August. But when it comes down to the brass tacks of like, how are we actually going to make this work? That's where the problems come in. And the thing that Spirit wants me to let you know of is that you may be dealing with someone who has trauma when it comes to their own immaturity. But nevertheless, you're still meant to be in this person's life, and you're meant to work through it, even if it's hard to get something off the ground. So some of you, you're going to have to like negotiate with this person for a higher pay raise. This could be a new job. This could be a new business opportunity. For many of you, you could be getting into a new relationship with someone that you find out maybe they're like a little bit selfish, or like they're a little bit like they have all the ability to put you on, or to like, you could, for some of you ladies out there, even the men, like you're gonna be in a relationship with someone who's like rich, and then they like still shortchange you, or like they don't like buy you gifts, and you're like, what's the deal? And Spirit's letting you know, like, the deal is that this person has like a lack mentality, but it's still someone that's meant to be in your life, and you're meant to be in your heart chakra, because if you send them that energy, they're more likely to actually move through it. So you're going to be like a little bit of a healer for someone that you're meant to be in a relationship with, okay? Now, you also have Manifestia, okay? And this is all about creating your reality, and trusting what you desire is already happening. You know, feel your dream reality in its entirety as if it's already happening now, and then let it go. And this is, you know, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for you to have a situation that's developing, but then to shape it in your mind. And this is almost like Neville Goddard's teachings of everyone is you pushed out. It's really important for you to understand that your expectation of someone this month that you're meant to connect with, for some of you, this is going to be love for sure. For others of you, this is going to be love mixed with business. For others of you, it's just going to be business. How you expect them to move through the issues that you're dealing with is going to influence the energy. So in this reading, it's all about you holding a high outcome, seeing someone in a positive light, even if they're not showing you it yet, because you know that they have it in them. And you're creating your reality with them. So you have Manifestia here. And this is all about parallel reality shifting rather than creating reality out of nothing. And like, not to get too personal, but I've been visualizing myself for years, Taurus, years. I've been visualizing myself in a New York City penthouse, gigantic apartment. It's been in my mind forever. And based off a lot of the forensic astrology and work that I've been doing, I've been realizing that path has actually always been there for me. And, you know, I got to work for it, but at the same time, the devil's working on overtime to try to keep me from that. And the path that I've been visualizing that I wanted to create from scratch, I've been shown that there's a lot of punks who have been involved in something in my life that they're going to try to do some hidden stuff to me. But that's not what it's about. What it's about is to understand that you don't have to create your reality out of nothing. You can shift into a different reality based on your energy, because reality is stranger than fiction. And so this, you know, with Manifestia, it's time for you to sow the seeds of the reality that you want to experience. Sow the seeds of the reality that you want to experience. Okay? And before we get into the tarot, I have a big announcement that I've now opened up my school, Taurus, called the Mystic Mastermind. You'll find the link in the description box below. This is a place for mystics to learn and grow together, and you'll learn astrology fundamentals from me. And every single week, every single Friday, we're going to be doing a live Zoom astrology workshop where you're going to see me working with people one-on-one with astrology. You're going to learn so much from me. It's a place for you to connect with other like minds, and it's a place for you to connect with me. And this is going to be a project that is going to go on for a long time. So join the Mystic Mystic Mastermind today. If you want to connect with other people, learn astrology from me, you won't regret it. Okay? So now let's go ahead and get into the reading. Your opportunity, Taurus, for this month is the Ace of Cups. And this is a new emotional beginning. Speaking of the heart chakra, I really feel like this is you being in your heart chakra and being open to the goodness in other people, even if they have a character flaw. There's really something here, Taurus, about it's almost like you're going to work someone over slowly and steadily. You know, Taurus is that stubborn energy, and there's someone here who wants to offer you love. You may also want to offer love to someone here, Taurus, but there's some sort of issue when it comes to the practicality of it. Some of you may be caught up in a job that separates you from this person that you're going to be entering into a relationship with. Some of you are going to have a new job offer come to you that's going to be in conflict with your current way that you make money. The reason I say that is because your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. So your opportunity and your challenge are two aces. You have the Ace of Cups and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So no matter how you cut it, Taurus, there's a new beginning coming into your life that has to do with the aces. It seems like your opportunity is to connect on an emotional level and to bond with someone. The challenge here seems to be something working out practically. This can be, let's say that you're in like a lot of you are going to be in negotiation with someone and you're like, both parties are like, yeah, like this is the guy, you're my guy. The other person's like, you're my girl, this is it. But then it's like, I want this amount of money for it, or I want to live with you, and the other person's like, you can't live with me, or I want this, there's some sort of physical issue that you're going to be working through. Now, some of you, you're going to have to work through your own immaturity as well, and for some of you, you have to use your intuition. Some of you, it's a two-way street as well. Whatever immaturity that you encounter in someone else when it comes to working out the practical, earthy ramifications of this new offer, you have to realize that if you're attracting someone who's immature, check yourself at the front door and say, how am I also being immature here? Some of you are going to have to really check yourself because you're actually getting a great offer, but you are being stubborn and you're being prematurely it's like you may have watched a teaching that says like, know your worth, and someone's actually giving you something, an offer that is completely in alignment with your worth, but perhaps some of you are dealing with your own abundance blockages, but for some of you, this is going to be a two-way street where someone else has an abundance block. They have all the ability to put you on, like they have all the ability to create a win-win situation with you, but someone is just lost in stubborn immaturity or like immature something. But overall, it's going to be a great month. So let me show you the energy here, Taurus. Your overall general energy is the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands in the World. So this is all about healing, resting, a new beginning, a new inspirational beginning, and also a major upgrade in a cycle completing in your life. So August is definitely going to feel really good. It might feel like it's starting off slightly slow, like it's starting off fun. The middle of August, I think, is when things are really going to kick off for you. The middle of August, the middle 10 days of August, there's going to be a lot of shakeups and new beginnings in your life. It's going to feel a little bit scary. You may feel, I would also be advising you to get as much rest as you can before the before the middle 10 days of August. What Spirit's telling me to tell you, Taurus, is that rest up now because the middle 10 days of August are going to be extremely busy. And then you end the month with an upgrade. So the cycle is complete. So you start off chill, then it gets exciting, and then you actually cash in. So this month is going to be really good for you. But I would be saying that make sure that you program whatever it is you want into your subconscious mind, because depending on your energy is depending how you're going to go. Like, act like a king or queen in order to be treated like one, but at the same time, don't push your luck, and be grateful for what this offer is. You know, that's really what I feel. And what you don't see coming, you have a lot of good karma coming your way, and truth. And there's something about your long-term happiness and wish fulfillment. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and also the Ten of Cups here when it comes to what you don't see coming. So this is the card of the fruits of your labor are starting to manifest here. This person is looking at these seeds that they planted long ago. So something that you've always desired is now going to come in for you. There's a lot of good karma coming in for you. For those of you that know you haven't taken any shortcuts, you haven't done people wrong to get ahead, there's going to be a lot of good karma coming in for you. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth and clarity. It has to do with mental epiphanies. Remember that the energy that you need more of is aha moments. So don't be afraid of the truth no matter how much it shakes up your life here, Taurus. That's really what I feel. And then you have the Ten of Cups here. There could be something to do with a family. You know, I get that. Some of you Tauruses out there, this is going to be someone that you're meeting who is a divine connection. That there's going to be a few hiccups, but overall you're going to know this person is part of your legacy. I feel like there's new relationships here that are going to help you create your wish fulfillment. People that are on the same vibration of you as you. Not to say that it's going to be perfect, but there's so many new beginnings here for you. Now, when it comes to your advice, you have the Lovers card, the Page of Wands, and also the Five of Cups here when it comes to your advice. And the first thing that I'm getting from Spirit from this advice to you, Taurus, is that you have the choice to open up your heart chakra and see past the facade of someone being hesitant to really take it to the next level with you. There's some sort of thing here. The Lovers has to do with soulmates, but it also has to do with the choice to love yourself. And sometimes if you love yourself, you can be the bigger person in the situation, and you can allow it to unfold over time. The Page of Wands and also the Five of Cups here is looking at your own immaturity relating to the situation and making the choice to love other people and to love yourself. Because I feel like a lot of you are going to have an opportunity of a lifetime, but if you're too stubborn and you don't open up your heart chakra, you don't allow for aha moments, you don't allow for epiphanies, and you don't allow for your vision to manifest over time, and you just want it all now, particularly physically, then you might miss a really important opportunity. And by the end of the month, you're going to thank yourself for being patient with someone who's immature. You're going to thank yourself for moving through immaturity with someone, to understand this person has emotional issues that are going to cause physical blockages between me and them. But you're meant to ride this wave because God, the universe, is sending you someone who's meant to be in your life. So with that being said, now let's go ahead and start clarifying this reading. First card that I want to clarify is why the Ace of Cups is in your opportunity, Taurus. Why is the Ace of Cups in your opportunity? Yeah, there's going to be resistance that you're meant to move through slowly. I'm telling you that right now. The reason I say that is because the Ace of Cups in your opportunity is clarified by the Four of Cups, which has to do with emotional apathy, an offer that someone is kind of being like, I don't really know. But then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about slow-moving, methodical energy that doesn't cut any corners. So you have a big opportunity to break down someone's resistance, but you also have the opportunity to use this person as a reflection mirror in your reality to actually reveal your own resistance to you. Now, I know that's a little bit intense, but let's see why else the Ace of Cups is here. You also have the Hanged Man and the High Priestess. So yeah, this is to do with your intuition and also a moment of surrender. There's a new relationship, a new business deal that you're absolutely meant to surrender to, and you're meant to surrender to it and lock into it despite the hiccups, despite the bumps, despite this person's resistance, despite your resistance. Many of you are going to have to move through your own stubbornness. Oh my God, this all should be clicking right now. Why isn't it working right now? I deserve better than this. I deserve to be treated better. You know what? I deserve better than you. Bye. And then now you're sleeping and you're marrying a stranger and you're rejecting your soulmate. There's really something here, Taurus, about overall it's going to be very positive and actually seamless. But if you allow something little to turn into something big when it comes to the practicality of working out the ones and zeros of this, you're going to miss a big opportunity. So yeah, you're going to have to move through your own immaturity. You're going to have to move through someone else's immaturity, but remember that it's also a mirror. You know what I'm saying? So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge? The Magician, the Nine of Swords, and then, yeah, there's a lot of potential between you and someone. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician. Some of you, there's something about trust that's having to be built slowly that's going to piss both of you off. There's something about trust the potential of this relationship. Now, there's going to be many people that you hear saying, you should never enter into a relationship that has potential. You should take someone at face value, and that's it. If they're not what you want right now, move on to the next person. But there's a time and place for everything, and not now. There's going to be so much potential between you and someone, but your challenge is that there's going to be both of you in this business transaction. For many of you, there's going to be love. Both of you are going to be absolutely afraid of being stabbed in the back by each other. And there's something about skimping. There's something about, this is not enough money. I deserve more than this. Look, I'm the autistic mystic, and I've been visualizing a penthouse 5-star apartment my whole life. Well, now I have evidence that people are scheming me. But nevertheless, I've been visualizing it. So until that day that I just magically get it, I'm not going to do anything. I'm never going to upload a reading. I'm not going to put in the work. I'm just going to sit here stubbornly and want God to give it to me instantly. I would be an idiot for doing that. And in the same way, both you and this person are going to have to move through feelings of mistrust. For some of you, you have a history with this person, and now it's actually just like the relationship is getting taken to the next level, and that's scary. But many of you, if you are so convinced that this person is incapable of working through this issue, of the practicalities of working out this business deal or love offer, then the challenge is that you're actually gonna manifest your worst nightmare by assuming that someone is trying to scheme you. And I'm not saying to be naive, but what I'm saying is that there's something here that's meant to be worked through. You also have the Knight of Cups here, which has to do with idealism and romance here. So many of you are gonna be like, well, the fairy tale isn't supposed to feel like this. If this is really my soulmate, then they should just give me the offer that I want. There should be no practical. They should sacrifice everything for me instantly if they really wanted me. But I shouldn't sacrifice everything for them. So there's definitely a mirror. Some of you are dealing with a twin flame thing where it's like a divine mirror, but it's going to be very hard for you to actually recognize that that's what it is, and it will be easy for you to just say, oh, this person is skimping me, this person is going to stab me in the back. Well, maybe you not being patient with them is actually you stabbing them in the back. Maybe you not being patient with your soulmate twin flame and allowing them to learn the lessons with you is actually skimping you, them, and the whole universe, because God is sending you someone that you have so much potential with to be in a very happy relationship, but you're just going to have to work through issues, particularly when it comes to thinking that it should be easy and no work and magical. Like, no relationship is perfect, and this relationship is meant to be in your life. Let's clarify what the World is here. There's probably a lot of physical, like, you're gonna know that this is for you, but why is the World card here in your overall general energy? Alright, so the World card in your overall general energy is clarified by the Two of Swords and the Tower. So some of you are gonna have an unexpected moment that completely blows up your foundation. For some of you, I get that you're going to be with someone in a business deal, and there's going to be a moment that both of you don't see coming. There's going to be a monkey wrench that is thrown into this deal. And perhaps the reason why subconsciously both of you were struggling to actually work out the practicalities, even though the emotions are there, the inspiration is there, the truth is there, this is my person, I feel emotionally connected, I feel inspired by them, but we can't work out the physical thing. We can't work it out. We can't work it out physically. Why can't we work it out physically? Oh, it's just because they're a scumbag skimper. It's just because I deserve better. No. There's something else going on here that both of you don't see coming. So the reason why I'm saying being patient is to allow this to unfold over time patiently, because something is going to happen towards the end of the month that's going to lead to an upgrade that both of you couldn't predict. And it could have to do with the entire world changing. And it's like, don't get lost in the sauce. Please be patient. You also have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So something's going to happen so fast for you that neither of you see coming that are going to blow up your foundation. So this can be like you were struggling, you're struggling in August 2024 with the practicalities of this business deal because maybe there's not enough to go around, and then bam, someone just receives something, or the problem is just going to go away, and like you guys are fighting for nothing. And some of you, if you're not patient enough with this, you're going to give up on someone, and then you're going to see them have an upgrade, or they're going to give up on you, and then they're going to see you have an upgrade, and now you're going to be in 2 different realities, being like, this kitchen ain't the same without you. Oh, Krabby Patty secret recipe. Okay. Now, by the way, this was a gift to me. Okay. Now, let's also clarify why the 10 of Cups is here and then what you don't see coming. 10 of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups. I'm telling you, you found your person that you're going to open up your heart chakra. You have found the person that you're meant to be with. This is good karma. Many of you, I don't even get, some of you could have past life karma with this person that you're finally meant to work it out with. And you're 3 feet from gold. Please don't give it up, because like you're going through a difficult situation with someone, whether it's a business partnership or a love thing. For some of you, it could be both. And if you just hold out towards the end of the month, both of you are going to be crying happy tears, hugging each other like, I can't believe we did it, baby. Break out the ankh. Break out the ankh. Some of y'all got a problem with this. Ever since my old fragment and now, y'all been garbage. Please. 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 What's wrong? Like, what is wrong with all of you? They're making fake accounts looking at my page. Oh! Must be ascension symptoms. Alright, let's clarify that Lover's card. You're not as stuck as you think. Yeah, the Lover's card is clarified by the, first of all, the 8 of Swords, which is you're not as stuck as you think when it comes to you and this person. The Knight of Swords has to do with going fast. So make the decision to not think too much about someone is going to stab me in the back. I'm going to stab them in the back. Just commit to it and understand that it's going to make you very excited. This is also, you have the Ace of Wands twice. You have it in your overall general energy. You also have it in your advice. So if this is a love connection, for many of you it is, the physical attraction is going to be there. And that's going to be something that's going to help you move through this. But even if it's a business thing, the excitement is there. The passion is there. And you know what they say? It's like when you do something for passion, everything works itself out. If you do something for money alone, you play you play yourself and you play the other person. Look, we're both passionate about this project, but you're not giving me 0.05% of what I asked for, and I read a book that told me I deserve better than that, so bye and screw you. Next thing you know, you're starting a business with a stranger, and the other person is too. They're marrying a stranger, you are too. You have a soul contract here that you're meant to be with, even if it's difficult. Even if they're immature, they're a divine reflection of your own immaturity, dog. Yo, what's wrong with you? Why is the Ace of Cups? Why is the 5 of Cups in your advice? 7 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of delusional, emotional problems. Like sorting through illusion. Like, yo, I got a problem with the autistic mystic wearing the ankh. I have a problem with the autistic mystic wearing the ankh. Get a grip, bro. Get a grip.